the Cumulus Media Station.
Good morning, everyone.
We ready?
Live from the TXU Energy Studio.
The Roula and Ryan Show with Eric, featuring Special K and Sam.
Okay, my friends, today is Sam's birthday. It is February 13th, the day before Valentine's Day.
Happy birthday, Sam.
Happy birthday, Sam. Happy birthday to all the February 13 babies. There are quite a few of you who've been texting us. So, and also Phoenix, formerly of the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric. And it's his birthday, too.
Hey, buddy, happy birthday.
Which is ironic because she sits in the chair Phoenix was in.
I
And they
know.
have the same birthday.
That was part of the, interview process. When's your birthday?
When is your birthday?
Okay.
Oh,
You're in.
Cool. Okay, cool.
Sam's having a pretty exciting year. For those who haven't caught up with us since the new year, Sam's having baby number 2.
Yep.
We did gender reveal. The baby is.
Hey, boy.
How
She
was
will
your
be
year?
a beige boy mom.
This whole year,
Yeah.
because you're 33 now. So how was 32? How was it?
Yeah, 32 was a great year. I feel like I finally, I'm like in my mom era now. Because I feel like the first year, you're definitely in your mom era, but now I'm dealing with like a toddler. So I feel like I kept my kid alive for 1 year, so now I'm thriving. I can do this.
Yeah,
I
yes.
got this. Let's add another one to the crazy.
And by the way, Sam, for people that have not heard the news, how far along are you?
Yes, so I'm due in June. So the math doesn't math up for women for pregnancy, because it was funny when I announced, I was like, oh, I'm X weeks pregnant. They're like, you're not that many months. And I'm like, okay, well, you go
It's
Google
by
it.
weeks. It's not by
It's-
months.
it's
Television
very
taught us to
odd.
go by months.
Yeah.
But by the doctor, you go by the weeks.
Yes. So
Yeah.
I think I'm like 23, 24 24 or something.
Well, it's not a
Who knows?
birthday without a cake and some singing, so let's go.
Hey,
We got a cake for Sam.
Happy birthday. Let's do the ones they do at restaurants.
Gosh,
Oh,
thank
but I don't know
you.
the
Happy
word.
birthday from all of us to you. Happy birthday.
From Chili's onto you.
Or where's that other one that Eric and I like with that girl singing?
Come on, Sam. Play it.
Let's
No.
play that one. Come on,
Hate
Eric. Let's
it.
sing. Here we go.
Here it is. We're all going to sing. Come on.
Happy birthday. Come on, everybody. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's a great day. That's why we say happy birthday, Sam, to you. Cha-cha-cha. Okay, we're not playing that one.
She's on 33.
We just did happy
I love
time.
that one.
When she
though,
hits her
Ryan.
40s, then she can play that.
Okay,
Sad
Maybe
song.
next year.
So traditionally here on the Roula and Ryan Show, when it's our birthday, we go to the television.
exciting.
And
For the
whatever home shopping network or
yeah.
QVC
Oh.
is selling in that moment, if it's
it
at
time?
least, if it's under $250, that is our budget threshold,
Right.
$250, then you get that gift. But we've never even hit more than like $40 in what we've
I know.
seen. Or
I
$70.
got
That's
an air fryer thing or something for $76.
Okay, so nothing's
But
really
it
good
didn't
over
work,
$80
so Ryan just
I
gave me
just
the
gave you the
cash.
money.
I'll take the
Can you
cash.
work on that?
And last year for Sam's birthday, they were selling underwear.
Oh, didn't you get granny panties?
I did. I got some little like.
It was a 5-pack of granny panties. It was hilarious.
Well, like $14?
So are you going to
Don't
Home
expensive.
Shopping Network or are you going to QVC? Which TV do you want?
It doesn't matter. What do you guys think?
I say
'Cause someone told us.
Go to both. It'd be fun. That's
Okay,
good. You
there
can
is-
pick.
We'll give you your pick.
HSN2.
You can have either one.
Here we go.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So let's do QVC first because it's lower. 28.
Okay.
Okay.
If you hate it, you
Yeah.
go to the
Changing
other
the
one.
channel
Okay,
live on the show to see what House to Home by Valerie. It's a choice of chocolate,
Easter
bunny,
basket?
and embossed eggs by Valerie.
Yeah, it's an Easter
and
basket.
the QVC price was $44 or $99 based on the price on the size. But today you can get for $38. Oh my goodness! This is Easter decor, ladies and gentlemen. It's these giant
Wait,
eggs.
that comes with it?
Yes, it's the choice of. Oh, it just changed. It just changed.
No,
Did it
just-
change? No, the same thing. Okay.
Same thing.
It is a
Choice
choice
of-
of illuminated butterflies in flight
Oh, man.
on
So it's
eggs.
that
giant
looks like
eggs.
something your Grammy would
This
have.
sucks.
This
Giant-
is
it's
a
centerpiece.
terrible gift.
Yeah.
It's oh my God, look how nice that is. That's very Hallmark of
What
you.
are those expensive eggs that they?
Oh,
they're-
Fabergé. They ain't no Fabergé, honey.
No.
This ain't no
They ain't no
Fabergé,
Fabergé, honey.
This
So
looks
these
like
are-
some kind of tacky knick-knack that your
It's-
grandmother would
it's
have.
not
Please save your
tacky.
money.
Okay, so here's the
It's
deal.
not tacky.
Please
Do
save
you
your
want to
money.
stay with this?
Uh-huh.
And you get at least you get the cash. We'll give you
It's
the cash.
Easter
for-
decor for
This is a guaranteed
$45.
lockdown.
So you're guaranteed $45. Yeah,
Because it's
$45.
$44.98. So we're going to round it up to $45.
Do you want to roll the dice?
And
Roll
pick
the
whatever-
dice.
And
Wait,
take
look at
what's on
that,
the other
Sam.
one.
There's 3 beautiful
That's so
giant Easter
pretty.
eggs
They're
with
not even
butterflies
beige.
embossed in
Roula?
there.
No, she
They're
doesn't
not
like
even
it.
beige.
She
And they're
doesn't
lit
like it.
up. There's
Those are
white
ridiculous.
ones. There's
Rolla,
white
are you
ones.
getting like a
Those are-
percentage from those eggs?
No,
I
I'm
mean, she doesn't
saying
want them.
They're
I'm just trying to be
terrible.
dramatic to sell her on
Well,
that.
you just changed it.
Oh,
Too bad. It's all
basket
you
with
said.
Still doing the same.
candle and
Same
bow.
crap.
Yeah, it's all- okay, so you're saying let's go to the other channel.
Yeah.
So you're giving up $44.98 to see what? What is Sam
What
going
is
to get?
This is what you're stuck
Higher
with.
or lower? Because you're stuck with the next one. Let's see what Sam gets. On HSN, it's Tina and Friends.
Actually,
These red
my
jeans.
God.
They fit me right now, y'all.
These are
Yeah.
red jeans.
Those are mom
sizes
jeans?
20, 22, and 24. They are plus size colored jeans. They're Starlight
Yes.
denim straight leg jeans. Today's fabulous price is $47.95.
Sam is not plus size, though.
with flex
Well, with
pay.
this belly.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, you could hike 'em up.
I could hike them up
and
and
get
wear
into
it
your
around
minivan.
it.
Or do you rather just have
What are you
50
doing?
bucks?
Put on your Crocs.
I'd rather just have the.
Oh, they have regular
Yeah.
denim, not just green and blue
Oh,
and
wow.
red.
It doesn't even have a zipper. That's what I'm talking about.
Was there another channel that had one?
The other one was HSN 2, but that one was real on person.
Let's
Last time
see.
we kind of looked at 6
Oh,
a.m.
let's take the
Okay.
cash.
When we look,
Right. Just for giggles, just for
$47.95.
giggles.
Okay, let's go to the other. Oh,
Oh,
hello.
God. What is
The
this?
third channel is Copper Life Therapy Device.
It's like a
compression.
It's like tennis elbow.
Yeah, yeah,
Eric,
it's
you
copper.
would use this.
Oh, yeah, I
It's a
need that.
TENS therapy device. What the heck is that?
Copper is supposed to be therapeutic for some reason. There's
These
a
are
lot
the
of
same.
Don't they
compression.
sell it at Walgreens and
They
CVS?
definitely
Sure
do.
they
Honestly,
do.
these are the
Copper
along
socks.
the lines
Yep.
of people that believe like putting magnets on their
Yeah,
body are going to
coppers.
help.
Okay,
That's a-
Copper Life
that's a
therapy
scam.
device
Man.
for
Penny on.
$36.99. No, you're better off with
No.
the jeans.
Right?
You want
Or the eggs. I take the eggs over the jeans.
I'm not taking the eggs.
She wants the cash.
All
Yeah,
right,
I'd rather
well,
just take the cash.
$45
$45
cash.
50 bucks. We'll round it up.
We'll go give
'Cause it's like
50,
48.
$50 the
Heck
eggs or the mom
yeah,
jeans.
I'd rather have the $50 than the mom jeans. Thank you very much.
But you
All
remember
right.
us forever when you look at the eggs on your house.
Rula, I'm not going to decorate.
She's not going to put
Or
that
those red
crap
jeans
out.
when you wear them?
When
Yeah,
you're wearing those
when
red
they
jeans
wear
at
them.
Christmas, you'll think of us forever.
No, they're not
Forever.
my color
Santiago's going to knock it on the floor and then try to eat it, and then
Yeah.
Misty's going
It's
to
gonna
shock
be
herself.
a hot mess. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Then you add another crazy to the. No, we're
You don't
not
look like an
doing that.
Easter egg.
I don't really decorate
decor.
for Easter. That's not.
Well,
Well, you
my
might have to
thing.
start doing it when you got to
Yeah.
do Easter baskets and
When,
eggs.
when
and the
Santi
whole-
starts to look forward to the Easter bunny hiding a basket for him,
Oh, yeah, the Easter bunny's going to hide. You want to make it look nice.
Oh, that is true. I do
Chocolate.
like the
and
Easter
let me
egg
tell you
one.
something: the
That's pretty
Easter
fun. Okay, maybe.
basket game has upped its ante since when we were kids.
Yeah, and it's all, you have his name monogrammed on it.
No,
on the
I'm not doing
basket.
monogram.
Where you get stuff more than candy.
But maybe.
All
Once again,
that.
Okay, so
Spoiling
you
these
guys,
kids.
thanks
Yep.
for spoiling me for my birthday. Rula brought me in sunflowers because they're my favorite flowers, and then you brought me
Aw.
cake. And I didn't know you were going to bring in dessert. So when I was talking the other day, I went to Costco, and Post Malone, we talked about his Oreos.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I brought in these. There's about 2 cookies in each serving.
And they're
So-
individually wrapped.
Yes, they're individually wrapped.
Let's try it, see if it's any
and-
good.
Yeah, you want me to
What's
toss them?
what's the hybrid of the flavor? I can't remember. Salted
It says
caramel.
it on it.
Yeah, let me
Boo!
spit out my
Sorry.
gum.
All right,
Ready?
salted caramel,
And then we can share because there's 2 in
Oh,
each.
okay, yeah, just
I'll
give me
you
one.
Here,
Yeah,
you can
that's
have
what I
this.
figured. I forget what it says
I don't
on there,
know.
but I had them yesterday and I really enjoyed them.
Okay, so one side is the chocolate cookie, the other side is the shortbread
Here you go,
cookie,
Sam.
and inside it's a swirl of the cream.
Smells like a
with,
Werther's.
Ahmad, do you want to try this?
It's
Oh, it
bomb.
does. It does.
Right?
It's so good.
They're
It smells
really
like
better
a
than
Biscoff.
regular.
It's got a little bit of a graham cracker smell to
It
it.
smells like a Biscoff cookie.
I like it better than regular Oreos.
Yeah,
All right, let's
I thought
see.
he did really good,
It's
with
good.
those. Right?
I mean, I like regular better, but
Yeah, and the other like it was a
This
box,
is
so
better.
it offered the Post Malone ones, and then the other ones were the double stuffed ones,
This
which
is
were
damn
really
good.
yummy.
This is better than regular Oreo.
shut your mouth.
Post here.
Oh yeah.
Posty's doing a good job.
So that's my birthday gift to y'all.
Wow.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for bringing that.
Trying the Post Malone.
Well, you went to Costco, you got the box, you got only like 200 left.
Yeah, but
So big.
the way Mark and I eat Oreos is ridiculous. That's our weakness. It's Oreos and Doritos.
The double
Like
stuff?
you can't have them at our house.
There's double stuff in that box,
Yes.
right?
Oh yeah. I had those yesterday, and then I was like, well, maybe I just need to finish it off. So then I had the double stuff ones.
It's like a drug, you know. It's like you're addicted. You have one, and you're like,
I couldn't help it.
oh, I guess 2 won't hurt
Like I'm
me. And then
thriving
you're like,
right now.
oh.
I bet Kevin puts this
Yeah.
in
Then
milk,
I felt.
right?
Then I
Have
felt
some
really
more.
sick.
Know it.
Kev, if you come over tonight,
What's your threshold?
then you can have some.
I'm going over to make a shrimp Alfredo linguine
Oh, yummy.
at Sam's house
Wow.
tonight.
Oh, for a birthday.
Yeah.
That's a good
Your
friend.
hubby's busy, right?
He is busy, yeah. So he is
At
going to
work.
treat me on Sunday. So he's busy with work. So Kev's
Also,
gonna
I don't
come
think
over.
Mark makes that.
I normally have to cook it, and so that's why whenever because that's Kev's love language is
cook.
to
Yeah.
cook or to like do
Fix things. Which
fix
actually,
things.
I'm going to work on your doorbell
Yes.
as well. Back to working on your
Nice. He
doorbell.
doesn't come over just
I
for
had
one
like
job.
a whole list for Kev. I'm like, okay, you do that. I'll
Honey-do
relax.
list.
You
I'll
put a
pour
ring
you
on there.
beer. Yeah.
Oh, she did.
We
did.
You've got the
Fun
ring
fact.
camera?
Oh, what happened?
Well, there's too much voltage
Someone stole
going
it?
through it. No, there's too much voltage going through it. So I'm going to put a resistor in and bring down the.
But you can have like the
And
one
then
I
switch
had.
it.
Used Wi-Fi because the thing was missing.
It wasn't
connect
hardwired.
It wasn't hardwired in. So the only thing that's up with that one, I had to take it out like
charge
once a
the
month and
battery?
charge it.
Yeah, see,
And
mine's
sometimes they don't
hardwired
have to do
in,
that.
but Kev was saying there's too much voltage because then we want one in the front and we want one in the back.
Okay.
I just want more security.
Yeah,
And you
she's
just
tying in.
control it on your
She's
phone.
tying into
Yeah,
her old
absolutely.
system, and they don't like each other. The new system and the old system. So I'm going to try to work it out.
Eric,
Don't
something
get electrocuted, Kev.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
right.
fine with that. I just don't want
He
to burn
knows
the
what
house
he's
down.
doing.
Yeah.
Right.
You brought up that wireless doorbell, and sometimes, like, I had one on my old house in the JV, and that thing was always malfunctioning because it operated on Wi-Fi. People would be standing out there hitting the button, even when I had new batteries in it.
Well,
it
then you see that
wouldn't
little
work.
ring. They think they pushed it, but it's really it's searching for the Wi-Fi.
Oh, right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it lights
So
up
you
in
can't hear
circles
anything.
like
But I
that.
just said maybe your Wi-Fi wasn't strong.
And then-
you didn't have a thing
Like
out.
closer
Like
to
an
it.
One
extender.
day, it was just gone. I'm like, because it was stuck onto the.
Too bad it wasn't a
house.
Ring doorbell on QVC for your birthday. Sam.
I know. I could have updated that. Well, they're also charging a lot more for their subscription, so that's why we switched to a different company. But also, real quick, because it's my day and I get to chat.
Heck
I just
yeah.
wanted to thank you guys so much for allowing me to be part of your show. I know that there's been a lot going on with the new contract, and I'm just so glad that I'm able to be a part of this and be on air. Because it's funny, whenever I drop something off at daycare, the lady knows what I do, and she's like, "So you still on air?" I was like, "Yes."
What?
Yes, I am. She asks me every single
Well,
morning.
it's radio.
She's like,
You have to ask that 'cause
"You're
you never know in this
You're
business."
still on
Right.
air? I'm like, yes, I am. Thank you so much for watching my baby, and I will be back. And then I tell him I love him, and she's like, okay. She's like, I'll try and listen. I'm like, well, thank you. Just don't listen to Rapid Fire Quiz.
You should say, don't try to listen while you
Come
take care of my
on.
baby.
Yeah.
Don't
hard
get
on yourself.
distracted.
No, but it's just been so fun. Like, I've been with you guys for about 5 years, and everything that I've gone through with my life and being able to share it on air. You know, Kevin and I were doing the Houston Home and Garden Show, and we met a really sweet listener, Crystal. And she's like, I feel like I'm your best friend. Like, I went through your first pregnancy. I've gone through like this stuff with your dad and everything. And
think about that, your dad. I forgot
because
about
she's
that.
like, you guys share everything. And I was like,
We really
don't
do.
share everything, but we
But most.
share
Not a lot.
a lot with everyone.
That's
and it's-
85%.
And
Yeah.
the thing that Sam's referencing with her dad, real quick, he had a heart attack and her husband saved his life with CPR.
Yes, and that was when I was pregnant with Santiago for his
Right.
baby shower.
How stressful.
And that was
So
just
that
luck
was
that you were there.
such luck.
In Pennsylvania. Like,
Such
Because
luck.
otherwise you wouldn't have been there.
Right. So
Right.
I've just shared a lot with everybody, and it's just nice to feel loved. You know what I mean? Like, everybody wants to feel loved, and it's nice to know that my immediate family and friends love me, and then, sharing with you guys every single day and the love that you guys give me. It's nice to work and, like, come into work and know, hey, my cocoa workers actually do love me. And the
Cuckoo
flowers
workers,
and
cuckoo
the...
workers.
No,
we are cuckoo.
You are a little cuckoo.
Thank you.
And
Thank
the
you for
cake
sharing
and
that.
everything.
We love
So I
working
just
with you.
appreciate it. And Ryan, you were going to offer breakfast, and I was like, let's push it to tomorrow.
got it. We got
there's
Oreos.
like...
Yeah, we got Oreos.
You got it. Whatever
But
you
yeah,
want.
I just appreciate you guys doing, these little small things. They just add up. And today just feels so special because normally I like to take off for my birthday. But like I said, Mark was busy working. I was like, no, let me just spend it with you guys. So thank
It's
you
more
so
fun
much.
to be on the radio for your birthday,
It
too, because then you
is.
get to share your birthday with
Yeah.
everybody else
Yeah.
having a
Yeah.
birthday in the city. And also, I didn't know if you liked chocolate or vanilla cake because I didn't
Yeah,
get
what do
that
you like?
far. So that cake is both.
Yes. I like
Oh,
vanilla.
nice. That was
Vanilla,
really
okay.
thoughtful.
I like chocolate icing, but I like vanilla cake.
That yellow cake, like that audio we had last week?
Okay, great. But
debate.
thank you guys for making today so special and just making me feel
Well,
always, loved and
Heartfelt
welcomed.
happy birthday. We mean
Yeah,
it.
thank
Well,
you
we
guys.
I love having you here because you're just so nice.
bubbly and energetic.
Even when
and
you're down, and
smiling.
some days you're just, you like
Wanting
you
to vomit,
Yeah.
acid reflux.
You've given us good laughs, Sam, with Rapid Fire Quiz. What's the capital of Hawaii? And you said aloha. That's just gold right there.
My favorite.
That's our favorite stuff.
And
by the
catfishing
way,
on roses. is
Yeah,
always,
you gotta love
Oh
this.
my God.
And
The
listen-
dragon lady, that was the best.
and you
Oh,
being
man.
a Valentine's baby, you know this pain because your birthday is the day before.
Yeah.
My daughter's birthday is the day after. When I went to get that cake yesterday, do you know why it doesn't say happy birthday on it? Because every single cake
Oh.
says happy Valentine's Day or be mine
Yes.
or whatever it was.
It's so frustrating.
And I was like, wow, there's no like actual like balloons or flowers or anything. There was like one, but it was really big.
How do you think her
Okay.
husband feels? He can't get her flowers.
Yeah, like my
It's hard.
mom.
Because
I
that's-
mentioned how I love getting flowers on my birthday, and then the lady dropped them off yesterday, and she goes, "Happy Valentine's Day," and I was like, "These are for my birthday."
Oh.
You know, like it's like
Sam, is Mark
It's like
going to be
Christmas
back
babies.
for Valentine's?
He has a work event as well, but he's gonna make it. That's okay. He's gonna make it up to me on Sunday. I bought a little.
I think
outfit
you already did. I saw that gift he gave you.
Yeah,
Yeah, the key is to
took
make
you out yesterday,
every day
right?
Valentine's
he stepped
Day.
it up this year.
Nice. You want to share?
She got a brand new car.
No, not yet.
She got a
Maybe.
truck, Tesla truck.
He did really
Cybertruck.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he took me to Tiffany's.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I know.
Nice.
So yeah, and I was like, oh, okay.
I hope you enjoy
Just a
that
look.
pen.
Just a look. No.
Yeah, just to look, just to get a cute little bag.
This is
The
what
and
$40
that's
pen.
it.
Here's your $40 pen. What if you
no,
walked
it
in there and said, "What's the cheapest thing I can buy in here?" All right, thanks for this pen.
It's like a keychain, right?
No, they give you
Oh,
like
no.
the bag, and that's it. And then when we were checking out, I got a bag, and Santi kept wanting the bag because he likes to carry bags around. And I was taking out. I got a new ring to add, and I was going to take it out, and the lady's like, no, we'll give him a new bag. So Santi had like a bag, and he's just like walking around with it. I was like, you little
You're like,
bougie
be
baby.
careful, buddy. You're going to get mugged
Yeah.
in the parking lot.
Over there. Be careful.
Don't be walking out of the Galleria with a bag from a
those
high-end store.
Those high-end stores will put it in like a Kroger bag or something for you because
Or
they
just a
know.
brown bag or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
A
wasn't so.
Kroger
Not
bag.
with
I
the
think that's a
logo.
stretch. No, I don't think they're putting a Kroger bag.
Well,
It was
I
a-
bought something one time. I was
Did you bring your own Kroger bag?
I was at the one in the mall, exactly, Tiffany's, and they put it in like one of those little
But it
grocery
wasn't.
store
But it didn't
bags.
say Kroger on
It
it.
didn't say Kroger.
No, but I was just using that.
It wasn't like the
point of
pretty, the
reference.
Tiffany blue.
Plastic.
Right.
Yeah, it was a cute little Tiffany blue bag that Santi had, though. And he was just so funny, and all the girls were like, oh my God, look at him. I was like, stop it.
Are there other companies that have like we all know that blue bag is Tiffany's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it like the other places do
Signature look. Chanel's got a signature look.
Most
they
of
have a
them just have
signature
their
color?
name brand, right?
I
Like
think
Gucci
so.
just
that? Like
says
Gucci's got
Gucci
the
all
red.
across
Right,
of it.
right.
They got that bumblebee thing and the red.
But you're thinking like
green.
a color because that
Like the color.
Yeah,
like,
the
how do you
like, you
describe
see
it?
the-
It's like an aqua blue.
What's
It
the
is.
Tiffany blue?
Yeah,
It's
the
actually
Tiffany
called
blue.
the
You just
Tiffany
know that.
blue.
Yeah.
They call it the Tiffany blue. Okay, coming up next, we want to hear your answer to this question. When your mate tells you, "I don't want anything for Valentine's Day," do not get me anything for Valentine's Day. Are you supposed to actually believe them?
Is that a trap?
Because how many people have said that, but are you secretly thinking they get one? Because I've said that to my husband, but I'm being realistic. Like, do not get me anything.
So we need people to call them both ways. Like you listened to them, you didn't get them anything, and then they didn't.
Oh, man.
They give you the cold shoulder at night, or they get mad.
or you're the one that said it, and you are hoping, I hope they don't listen and get me something.
See,
Oh, my
don't
God.
play those games, people.
You can win. So the phone number is 833-390-KRBE. That's 833-390-5723. We want to hear from you.
It's Roula's relationship roulette. Do you believe your mate when they say nothing on Valentine's Day? Do you believe in love? Okay, no. On KRBE.
Love this.
Spin the wheel, find out what's the deal. It's Roula's relationship roulette on KRB.
There's so many calls.
I think that's my favorite theme song.
We got to jump right in. We gotta
All right,
We
let's
found
get
out
to it.
this
Let's
goes
get to
on for about 3.5 minutes, so we're going to cut it off. It's Roula's relationship roulette here at 833-390-KRBE. The question is, when your mate tells you, "I don't want anything for Valentine's Day, don't give me anything," are you supposed to believe your mate, or do you get something so you don't feel like you're in the doghouse? If you are the person that has said that to your mate, do you mean it, or are you actually playing a trick?
And then if you have listened to them and you didn't get them anything, did they get mad at you?
Yes.
So maybe there's people calling. I have no idea. I know you got all
It's a bad
calls in front of
feeling
you, Roula,
when you feel
so-
like you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. You know,
You're better off. It's like overdressing than underdressing.
Yes.
You're
I
better
agree.
off getting a gift than no gift.
Yeah.
That's
Agree.
right.
Agree.
Jackie is up first. Hi, Jackie. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
Tell us your background. Are you married in a long-term relationship? How many years have you been with this person?
That
We've
sounded
been
like-
married
that
for
sounded like
almost
Rebecca.
33 years.
33?
33 years. Okay. So
Yeah.
Wow.
do you tell us what your side of the coin are you on here? Do you tell your mate, "Don't buy me anything," or are you like faking it?
No, I told him not to.
And you mean it?
I mean it. And he takes my I want to say my son, but it's my grandson. We raised him.
Okay.
He'll take him shopping with him. And I told him, when if he goes to buy me something, tell him I don't want nothing.
Oh.
Tell him. Make sure he don't buy me nothing. if he wants to buy me something, let me know. I'll pick it up. I don't want nothing. I don't.
Were you always this way? Like, because 33 years, I could see after like
Yeah, you're
25.
It's a long time.
You know, I don't need the Hallmark to tell me when.
No,
But in the
Yes,
first 5
yeah.
years, did you want something and he got you stuff?
He every year he has. It's just that if we want something, if I want something, I'll go get it.
Yeah,
If he
you get
wants
to a point in
something,
your life
he
where
goes
that's
and
what you
gets
do.
it. So yeah, and he very rarely asks for anything. So I bought him something. I ain't gonna say what, but
Well, you got him
we were-
something then.
yeah, I got him something, and I bought me something, and I gave it to him. I said, "Here, you can get this."
Aw,
It wasn't something
that's
I
cute.
really wanted, but I go, "It's here's a gift to give me." So
Here's the gift to give me.
But
That's
do you
hilarious.
At a
realize-
certain part, you're.
Do you
I like
realize,
that.
guys,
Whatever.
when she was exchanging her vows and getting married, Sam was being born.
Oh, 33
very
years.
moment.
It's Sam's
Oh,
birthday.
yeah.
That's right. Look at that. Okay, Jackie, thanks for listening to the show. We're going to move on to Catherine with the question for Roula's relationship roulette. When you tell your mate, do not buy me anything for Valentine's Day, do you mean it or are you testing? Oh, Catherine, you're
Or she's
on.
listening to the delay.
Turn your radio down, Catherine, so you can hear us because
I'm
you're
walking
hearing.
back out of the store.
It's
Oh, it's at the store.
Hi,
That sounds like
Catherine. Yeah, it sounds like a speaker of an employee.
check on I-5. Yeah.
All right, Catherine, what's your comment here for Roula's relationship roulette? Good morning.
I've been with my husband 11 years, and I always tell him, don't buy me anything. It's our anniversary's in January, and I don't want it to be, like, tied to an expectation. And we have a daughter, and I'm trying to make him show her, like, well, just because it's Valentine's Day don't mean anything, that the guy that she's with needs to be thinking about her all the time and buy her stuff randomly and not just because it is tied to Valentine's Day.
I like that. A learning lesson.
Yeah.
Do you guys feel like Valentine's Day has a heavier weight when you're single dating somebody versus married dating somebody?
I think it does.
Yeah, because it means, like, how much is this person into me based on the kind of expression of affection they've shown me on Valentine's Day?
My wife and I haven't even brought it up tomorrow night. We're going to go with the kids to Galveston, but,
Yeah.
You didn't get her anything?
No.
Well, I mean, if you
I guess
know
that's-
each
Did she tell
other,
you not
that's
to?
fine. I understand.
We just don't, we're at that
I
point.
even got Mark stuff for Valentine's Day.
That's when I say tell it.
we get each- like,
Yeah, but you can't judge other people.
I go
Sam,
buy
because
something.
that's
I
how
really
they
want
are.
something.
But I feel like you
Birthdays,
should
I'm big
get
on
her at
birthdays because
least
that's my day.
one
That's
like,
her
what about
day.
a card?
Yeah. Cards, yes.
I guess.
I will fold a card and
I
put a
never make
heart on
one.
it,
A
and then you
homemade
can
card
make
is so much better.
You can put a note
I'm
in
weird
there.
about cards because I just think they're lazy. Like,
Yeah.
you buy a card and it has someone else's words on it, and I go, yeah, ditto, okay.
It's
I'm
not
plagiarizing.
lazy. It's not lazy.
That's how I feel
about-
I mean, I'm kind of with Eric on
Plagiarism.
this one.
That's how I feel about Cards Against Humanity. It's like someone wrote these jokes. He's just stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like this is a pre-written comedy.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I'm on
Yeah,
your
I'm making
side
my
on
own
this
jokes.
one. I agree with you because, one of the things I learned from my mate is like, I don't need a company to tell me to be special and treat me this way just on this one day. You should treat every day that way. And I learned a lot from her, and I agree with that.
Smart.
I'm not negative on Valentine's Day as like, oh, a company tells me this. I just think, look, it's a sweet day.
It is.
It is way more weighted when you're single because then the person you maybe even casually dating is going to show you what they're made of. Are they into you or not? But as a married person, like with
It
Eric,
just sucks
like
if people start fights. If you ever get on Saturday, you're fighting with your mate because of Valentine's Day. That's just stupid.
That sucks.
And what if you're having a fight before Valentine's Day? Are you able to say, hey, can we put a pin in this and just pause?
well, the olive branch could be Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I really do love you.
Knock
in
it out.
the end. Let's go to Emily on the line. The question we have today is when you tell your mate, I don't want anything for Valentine's Day, do you mean it? Hi, Emily. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. How are you guys?
Good.
How long have you been with your mate, Emily?
12 years.
Okay.
About to go to 12 years.
Okay. Do you tell your mate this or does your mate tell you this? I don't want anything.
I tell him I don't want anything. I tell him every year flowers are way overpriced. And every year I look at a $50 bouquet on my kitchen counter that could be something else.
It could have been dinner.
So
Happy hour
Yes.
at the sushi restaurant
Yes.
with sake.
A shirt,
anything
a shirt you
else,
want to wear
you know?
pants, jeans.
So
Yeah,
even though you say
we
every year,
always-
Emily, he still gets you something every year. He'll get you at least flowers.
Every year he gives me the most expensive flowers he finds.
Wow.
And it's annoying. So this year I told him this year, okay, you know what? No flowers for Valentine's Day. If you want to give me flowers for Valentine's Day, get them the day
after Valentine's.
You're being practical.
That's good.
Pragmatic.
That discount. Oh, do they actually discount them? I think the candy goes on sale.
But now
the
it's the weekend. They might not over the weekend.
I don't think
because
they will.
Yeah.
If it's like a Tuesday Valentine's Day, I bet they would.
But the weekend, you could still make it up because it's during,
So I bet they'll keep that candy full price until Sunday afternoon or evening or something.
Yeah.
I would if I was at a store.
I was thinking, I live in the Heights now. I'm just going to walk around with some scissors and put something together because everyone has beautiful foliage.
Hello, that is stealing and vandalizing their property when you cut their roses off.
Why don't you just go to the cemetery next, buddy?
Yeah, there's a bunch of free flowers.
It hangs, you walk by it, it hangs over onto the sidewalk.
Oh my God, Kevin.
It's hitting my legs. I'll just snip it off, put it into a vase.
White crosses on the side of the freeway. There's Kevin taking a flower away.
Oh my God, that is awful. Okay, William's up next for Roula's Relationship Roulette here on KRVE. When your mate tells you, I don't want anything for Valentine's Day, do you believe them or do you still buy something anyway? William, what is your opinion? Good morning.
My opinion is no matter what the circumstances, no matter what they say, you show them how much you love them, It doesn't have to be a big old bouquet of flowers. It doesn't even have to be, pretty much like if you're going through hardship, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even a little paper card can say, I love you, happy Valentine's Day, sorry about what our situation is.
Mm-hmm.
It's the emotions that you go through with them, and it shows them how dedicated you are to the relationship.
Yep.
Oh. So it has to be on that day. You should do that. That makes you make a good point.
I think you should do that every day, though. I mean,
on that day,
any day. It
Today's
doesn't
like a
have to be
special
that
day.
day.
Yeah.
Says who?
But
Says the card company.
Even though they say no, they still expecting something. You know what I mean?
Not everybody.
I bet they are though. Deep down, everybody wants to feel loved and feel like
it doesn't even have to be your spouse or anybody. Your daughter, your mother.
I bought Faith.
It doesn't have to be your spouse.
Right, exactly.
Flowers.
Show somebody love on that day.
Yeah.
William,
Right.
thank you so much for your opinion, sir. Have a wonderful day and happy Valentine's Day to your fam.
You too. Thank you. Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
Hey, I saw this thing on Instagram, and I can't believe Instagram now to me is like the new signature at the end of your email. You know that signature line, like a quote, an inspirational quote?
Oh, yeah.
So it's a thing about like your mate, like if you're married, if you've actually gotten married, right? Because it's one thing if you're with them for a long time and you can walk away, but if you're officially married, your mate, you have to remind yourself on the days that you're most frustrated or you're mad at them or whatever it is, your parents love you because they made you. Your siblings have to love you because y'all live in the same house and y'all are related. But the person that married you chose you for you. Like they liked you so much. Whatever you brought to the table, they were like, that's my person. They chose to love you. And I was thinking, that's a really good observation because it's true. We love our children because we made them.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love my brothers and sisters because they're my brothers and sisters.
Yep. And sometimes we choose poorly, which I did the first time.
You know what? You can't go back.
Second time's a charm.
Look, you've got your son. You have your son.
Oh, no.
Because of that.
I would never take it back
and second guess.
I would never. I'd go back in time. I'd have to do it all over again. I'd have to keep it like that.
Oh, you had to have him.
I mean, I'd change a few things, but
maybe I would fight over those CDs for, Blockbuster.
You learn.
I keep thinking about how that one caller that we had, she gets so annoyed when he wastes money on flowers. But the thing I kept thinking was like, sometimes women will feel like you're not listening to me. I told you not to do that. But maybe that's his love language. That's how he expresses.
Well, he can give a gift that's not expensive because listen, a lot of people are financially struggling and it would irritate the crap out of me if we were really battling hard to pay our bills and I said don't get me anything because we need to conserve and then you go and spend like $75 when these roses are $12 in 2 weeks.
Yeah, and they're going to die within a week.
I could have paid a bill off or something.
Yeah, and I feel like it's all. Don't you almost kind of feel like it's the way you were raised? Because I was not. I was raised as a product of television watching. Like to me, Valentine's Day was the things I saw on TV. Like at the office, the ladies get the delivery, and then the other ladies look to see, oh my goodness, how much your child loves her. But in my personal life, my parents were not romantics at all. My parents loved each other, but let's remember, my parents were an arranged marriage. They met and they were engaged within like 3 days. And yes, my mother fell in love with my father. My father fell in love with my mother, but they started out as an arranged marriage and my father wasn't the most romantic person. And as I got older and I got more comfortable with my dad, I was like, Dad, what are you going to get for Mom for Valentine's Day? Like I would just have these funny conversations with my dad and he's like, what? I don't know. Like one time, guys, legit.
is Sparta.
True story. We used to have Dad on the radio all the time, and one of the times that we had Dad around this time, we did Papa Love, and so we originally started my dad on the show doing the weather, and so he'd be on the phone, and so I'd wake him up off the air, and say, Dad, we're about to go live on the radio. You just tell us the weather report. He goes, okay. So it was like Valentine's Day, it was their anniversary. It was Cinco de Mayo, my parents' anniversary, and I said, Dad, when we get on the radio, you have to wish Mom a happy anniversary. He goes, what? And I said, and it says it in Greek, and I go, just tell Mom, just tell Mom happy anniversary, and then we're going to talk about the weather. And I was saying it real fast. We were about to go live. The song's about to finish. And then I said, and tell her you love her.
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
I remember
Because
that.
right before we went live, I go, and tell her you love her.
Is that typically something he would not do?
No, he'd never do. He would cook for us. That was his love language.
Yeah.
And so we get on the radio, and like, what's that thing, like, where you're like so black and white, like Ron Burgundy? We get on the radio and say, oh, my dad's on the phone. He goes, I love you.
Oh, like he's reading a teleprompter. That's hilarious.
I go,
no, you say,
your wife.
I love you.
And that
no,
does
say
not
to Mom.
affect you in any way, because a lot of times they say adults, they learn everything, cues from their parents. And if they don't see affection between mom and dad, that sometimes impacts.
What does
What did you
always
say?
The Tasso says, I married a dude.
Married a dude.
Yeah.
She doesn't
Because
get
I didn't have
romantic.
examples of that. Very rarely did I see them, and it always like, oh my God, it's so like, oh my God, we just saw Mom and Dad kiss. It was so weird.
It's so weird.
I can't remember.
Ew.
Your parents, Sam, do your parents say I love you to each other? Do you see it?
Yeah. I feel
Like
like
a
my
swoopy-
parents always
like
showed
they're-
love. Always.
Too much?
No, they weren't gross like that, but I just feel like they always showed love. And
Gross
then,
like that?
yeah, but I hope Santiago feels grossed out by Mark and I.
That's the
I
best.
hope that he feels like, oh my God, my parents are so in love with each other. It's gross.
That's a great thing.
That's
the
what
best to
that's
make him
what
get
I
all like,
really
"Ugh,"
want.
Because when he
Yeah.
is an adult, he'll
He'll know
think
that.
back and he'll be like,
Absolutely. So I hope he feels
Amazing.
Then
that
he'll
way.
grow up and say, I hate Valentine's Day because my parents used to gross me out.
Yeah, I walked in
Well,
on
he
them.
already sent out his Valentine's Day cards to his grandmas and Jules. I have a Valentine's Day.
How about the
gift from
kids at his
Jules.
school?
They are doing something very simple, and so I just bought something at Costco that I'm just gonna like. I'm not
kids-
going all out yet.
do kids
Like
still
with the
do
little
that?
cards
Where
and
they
stuff.
exchange the cards?
Yeah,
Because I
yeah.
just remember, like, being in elementary school and the cute girl in class gave me a Valentine card, and I'm like, oh my God, my heart's beating.
Then you realize she gives it to everybody.
Yeah, I got one.
Exactly.
All right, well, speaking of Valentine's Day, coming up next, there is a list of the best Valentine's Day movies to watch for romantics. The must-watch romantic comedies for Valentine's Day
Oh,
that people will be
comedies.
watching. Yes, the romantic comedies,
Rom-coms.
rom-coms.
They don't make those anymore.
No, they really
really.
don't. So guess what? There's not going to be none from 2020 and on. None of them are from 2020 and on.
90s.
All right, we'll talk about it in Scoop next on KRVE.
Celebrity Scoop. On the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRVE.
It's brought to you by Taqueria Sarandas. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day, guys, and must-watch romantic comedies for Valentine's Day.
Rom-coms.
That list is out. The Hollywood Reporter put it together. And yeah, rom-coms, we don't see that a lot. I mean, we see lots of
I
adventure
think they kind of
movies.
evolved into they'll make it a little dirty, like Knocked Up. It's still really a romantic comedy, but they have to give the guys a little something, so they make it a little raunchier.
Is there one on Netflix right now, like Kind of Pregnant?
Yeah, I
I
started
haven't
watching
seen
that the
that.
other
I
day.
didn't watch it.
I started watching it.
I'm like, what?
Did it catch your attention?
I had to mute it halfway through because I was working, so I was like, I really want to watch this, but I'm not sure. Because the opening scene is a playground aged Amy Schumer with her best friend.
Oh.
And she's pretending like she's giving birth to her doll.
Oh, my God.
Like the whole
God.
thing is she's crazy about one day she's going to be a mom.
Yeah.
But then her boyfriend breaks up with her, or she breaks up with him, and now I lost where
I
the
thought I read
transition
something about
was.
she's supposed to, like, she has a
She's faking the
fake
baby.
it, a fake
Yes.
belly, and then she meets the guy. Now she has to pretend like she's still pregnant.
You're right.
I don't know.
It seems really weird. I haven't watched
So,
it.
I'll
yeah,
watch it
kind of
sometime.
Not my
pregnant.
must-see
Sorry,
But I
list.
think that's a new thing now is these rom-coms are going to be on streaming services. It's cheaper. They need content
Yeah.
as opposed to going to movie theaters.
Because there are only 2 movies on this list of 20 that are after 2020. Make sense?
Okay,
after
what
the
are
year
those?
2020. And both of them, I think, were on streaming services, to your point, Eric. So,
What were they?
so the number 20 is My Big Fat Greek Wedding from 2002. That's the number 20 rom-com for Valentine's Day. Number 19 is from Netflix, Red, White, and Royal Blue from 2023. That is the one where the prince
I don't remember
is
that.
into another prince, not a princess.
Oh, okay.
Red, White, and Royal Blue.
Never saw that one.
Okay.
I saw the
Never heard
tile
of it.
and I saw the preview. So 2023, that's from Netflix. And then this one, I don't know from 2023, Anyone But You. I can't remember this one. Oh, this one with Glenn Powell. Is that Glenn Powell?
Oh, it's
Anyone But You?
Sweden.
That's it.
Sweeney.
Sydney
or whatever.
Sweeney.
Yeah. I think we saw that.
Okay, so those are the two most recent on the list. Everything else is from before that. Okay, number 17, Never Been Kissed from 1999, Drew Barrymore.
Josie Grossi.
Until you realize that he was
So
hitting on
inappropriate.
a kid in high school.
Yeah.
But he
Even though
wasn't
she's-
hitting on her because he knew he wasn't allowed to like her
But he did
until it
like
was
her.
okay to
He
like
did.
her.
He was lusting after
He was
what
not lusting
thought.
after her, Ryan. Don't turn to salacious. Mr. Vartan, whatever, Michael Vartan,
Michael
and
Vartan.
Mr. What's his
Vartan?
name? Vartan. That's his
he was
last
in
name.
he was on that show Alias with
Right,
Jennifer
Michael
Garner.
Vartan. And he's also in that Madonna movie with Rupert Everett, where she has a baby with her gay best friend, and then she meets him. I can't remember that one. Next Best Thing was called. Anyway, okay. Number 16 on the list of best rom-coms for Valentine's Day from 1999, the same year as Never Been Kissed, Notting Hill. I'm just a girl.
I never did see
That
that
was-
one.
Same
No,
little
I
boy.
didn't.
I just
Yeah.
the previews look like
It looked
this would be
too-
Wanting
torture.
to love
Too much
her.
of a chick flick for that one.
Yep.
You never saw that one?
No, I didn't.
You never saw that
Is
one?
that the one with Gerard Depardieu?
No, Notting Hill, guys?
Julia Robertson and
That's
Yeah, that's
Julia
what I thought. I
Roberts
thought it
and
was
Hugh
Julia.
Grant.
Yeah, Julia
Oh,
Roberts.
okay.
She's the famous Anna
Yes.
Scott, and he's the
Yes,
guy that works in
thank
the
you.
bookstore.
Yeah. I'm
I
taking
just
a
watched
pass.
that the other day.
Even
Grant's
men
a
love
wuss.
that one. That's the one that men will say, yeah, I like that one. Okay,
You
number
say
15.
Hugh Grant, I think Orlando Bloom is probably the
Yeah,
wussiest.
he really was.
1987's Moonstruck is number 15. I still have never seen that movie, but I know the line snap out of it when Cher slaps Nicolas Cage.
Oh, yes.
As he says he likes her, she goes snap out of it. Okay, number 14 from 1998. How Stella Got Her Groove Back with Angela Bassett.
Nice. That's a classic.
Oh, yeah.
that Tay
Number,
Diggs?
That's it again?
Tay Diggs,
Yes.
was he in that one?
He's the hot guy in that movie. So foxy. Number 13 from 1986. What 1986 rom-com can you guess?
Harry Met Sally.
No?
Working Girl?
No? It's a teen
86.
movie.
Red Dawn. No.
Red
Teen
Dawn.
movie.
Teen movie?
Teen movie.
It's one that's like the
10 Things I
lesser.
Hate About You.
That's on the list, but
That's
that's not number
90s.
13.
Oh, that's
It's
90s.
Pretty in Pink.
Oh, yeah. That's a horrible movie,
I don't
by
like
the
that
way.
one.
The ending was not supposed to be like it was. They reshot the ending to give it a happy ending because she was supposed to go off with John Cryer.
The song was good, though.
Her BFF.
Can't
Yeah.
Help Falling in Love. Is some girl sounds like she's all stuffed up.
Wait, I thought that
No,
was in
there's-
something
Oh,
about
is that some kind of
was some kind of
Wonderful?
wonderful.
Oh,
Yeah, I was going to say Pretty in
I get
Pink
them all
is
mixed
the...
up. They're all the
hey,
same.
That's the
hey,
Tings.
Hey,
Yeah.
wait, which one's at the end? No, If You Leave...
OMD.
That's
If You
OMD, yeah.
Leave
If
is
you
the
leave,
Pretty in Pink
don't
song of the
look
prom.
back.
That's it.
I'll be going
okay,
the
we're running out of time, so let me
other
run
way.
through these. Love Actually from 2003 is number 10. The Proposal for Best Rom-Coms, number 9.
That was a good one. I
love that
2009,
movie.
Sandra Bullock and
Betty
Ryan
White.
Reynolds. Betty White. Number 8, another Julia Roberts movie. Look, we already have Notting Hill. We got Pretty Woman, and we got My Best Friend's
She was
Wedding.
the rom-com
Yeah.
queen.
I love Julia
Yeah.
Roberts.
Oh, I missed Crazy Stupid Love and Pretty Woman. That was 12 and 11. Okay, anyway, top 10. Here we go. Best Friend's Wedding, number 8. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, number 7.
That's funny.
When Harry Met Sally, number 6.
Good.
I'll have what she's having.
Okay.
Number 5, Crazy Rich Asians.
I like that one.
Oh, that's cute.
Mahjong.
Yeah.
Number 4, To All the Boys I've Loved Before from 2018. I do not know this film.
Don't know that one.
Anybody know this film?
Oh, boy.
I know the flip side of the gender too.
For best rom-com,
To all
number
the girls
4.
I've loved before.
Okay, well, we'll figure that one out. Number 3, Sleepless in Seattle from 1993. I'll meet you at the top of the Empire State
I
Building.
never saw that.
I
one.
mixed that one up
Valentine's
with You've Got Mail.
You've Got Mail is also on the list. 10 Things I Hate About You.
That's Heath Ledger.
Right. Okay, so I said something wrong. 10 Things I Hate About You is Heath Ledger, 1999. That lands at number 2, Sam.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
That's funny.
Is number 7.
Okay.
I flip-flopped those.
I really like
Wow,
that.
I
that was
can't
good
believe
too.
that goes up so high.
Yeah.
So what's
yeah,
the number
yeah.
1?
Number 1 is You've Got Mail, 1998.
Really?
Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks is.
And The
I love
Notebook's
Tom
not
Hanks,
a
but not as
comedy,
a-
I
right?
don't see him as a romantic lead.
I would have picked Sleepless in Seattle over You've Got Mail for number 1 if it's going to go with that.
Is it the same
duo.
premise? I mean,
No,
The
doesn't
same
have the same
actors.
premise. Same
same
actors.
actors.
Sleepless in Seattle, he loses his wife. His son calls a radio show and says, "My dad is lonely."
He calls Delilah.
He basically calls
Basically.
Delilah, and everyone's listening to it, and then they write him letters, and then he meets her at the top of the Empire State Building. And You've Got Mail, she has a mom and pop bookstore. He's Barnes and Noble, and it's this big bad, big box stores taking over the mom and pops,
Oh, okay.
and they become friends only on chat messenger and don't realize they're enemies, and they fall in love.
Oh, they
Speaking
do?
of Delilah, are
she
you bringing
becomes
back
Mrs. Barnes and Noble.
Is Roulila?
Coming I'm
back tomorrow?
sad to report that Roulila has to take Valentine's Day off tomorrow because Roulila is traveling
Oh, we
to a
have,
very snowy place.
we have Solar Sam will be here.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Solar Sam will tell you
Yes.
your compatibility with your zodiac sign.
Oh, well,
to.
Good God.
Roulila will take a break.
Believe it or not, people will
People
date
love it.
people because
Of the
their
zodiac.
sign.
Yes.
Dumbest thing
Solar
ever.
Sam.
And listen, we're kind of short on time, so on the other side, when we are going to kick off Roses here on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric, we're going to tell you about our exciting adventures in Galveston with you and us and Moody Gardens.
Can't wait.
We'll do
It's
that.
gonna be fun.
So find out about that next on KRBE.